Happy Makar Sankranti. It's this beautiful day in which we celebrate the shifting of energies on the planet from winter into spring, shifting from days of darkness to days of light. And of course we know scientifically the planet itself has now shifted such that those of us in the northern hemisphere, since the winter solstice last month, the northern hemisphere is turning more and more toward the sun. But on a deep level, on a personal level, it's not just about what direction the earth is turning. It's not about how many hours of the day the earth is facing the sun from the northern hemisphere versus the southern. All of these beautiful holidays are opportunities for us to really take the message inside and to remember that we have an opportunity, like the planet, to shift our energies. We pray asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya. Oh God, lead us from falsehood to truth, from darkness to light, from the darkness of ignorance to the light of wisdom. Lead us from this false identification with the body that is born and dies to the true identification with the soul. Never born, never dies, boundless, infinite. So on Makar Sankranti, as we celebrate this beginning of the shift, and of course I wanted to talk to you all from outside, even though it's a windy day, almost even kind of a stormy day. So many of us in the northern hemisphere, that's what we experience, middle of January. Storms, wind, turbulence in the weather. And yet, from this date forward, the weather shifts. The storms become fewer. The light becomes more. And so at this time, let us really ask ourselves, how in our life, because of course the holidays are not just about weather. It's not about sunshine or longer days or shorter nights, or about wind or rain or sun. It's about our own lives. It's about the seasons of our lives. It's about the light and the darkness and the storms of our life. So how can we, at this time, if we want to, shift our own energies from darkness to light, from falsehood to truth, from turbulence and storms into calmness, stillness, peace? How can we shift those energies? It's not about there being something wrong with us. So sadly, so many of the teachings, when we take them, a lot of us tend to take them as though somehow it means that there's something wrong with me today. If I need to move from darkness to light, it means I'm living in darkness. If I need to move from falsehood to truth, it means I'm living in falsehood. If we pray for purity, it means I'm impure. If we pray for divinity, it means we're not divine. And that isn't the case at all. It's a real tragic misconception, because it turns the divine moment of prayer into instead yet another opportunity for us to berate ourselves, another opportunity to feel that we are somehow not good enough, that we're not living up to whatever standards we should. So as we pray to move from darkness into light, it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you today. It doesn't mean you should feel badly or guilty or shameful, that somehow there's darkness of ignorance. It just means, wow, what a beautiful, grace-filled opportunity to have another moment, another minute, another day in which to turn as much as I can toward light, toward truth, toward wisdom. Not that who I am in this moment is anything other than perfect. Look out, it's a windy day. I could get rained on any moment. Doesn't mean it's not perfect. And the weather's gonna shift. It's gonna shift into stiller moments, calmer weather, warmer weather, sunnier weather. In the same way, when we look at ourselves and our own prayers, our own sadhana, our own work, it's this opportunity to hold both aspects simultaneously in our hands. Yes, right now, who you are is exactly perfect and exactly beautiful, like this windy day. And you have such a beautiful opportunity to also turn toward more light, toward more peace, toward more truth, toward more of an opportunity to experience, reflect, share and spread light and truth and love. And that opportunity is such a beautiful gift. But don't use it as a way to feel badly about yourself. Don't use it as a way to berate yourself. Use it as just a way to feel even more gratitude to this beautiful universe. And today also is the new moon, amavasya. Makar Sankranti is always 14th of January. It's one of the few holidays in the Hindu calendar that actually falls on the solar cycle rather than the lunar cycle. Falls on the same day of the Gregorian calendar every year. But this year, it's the sacred new moon. And the new moon is such a beautiful time of blessings, of opportunity, of darkness into which light flows. Because of course, the moon itself is never full or new or half. The moon is always the same shape. All that happens is the moon goes in and out of alignment between the sun and the earth. And that which looks like a moonless night is simply a night in which we are given the opportunity to remember the light is within us. It's an opportunity in which the moon, full in her fullness, has gone out of that alignment between the earth and the sun, such that the light is not reflecting on us, to remind us, hey, wait, there's light within me. I don't only have to depend on the light from outside, the sun in the day, the moon in the night. have a light within me. And at this time of the full moon, allow yourself to find that light within you, to find the fullness of the moon within you. Even in the dark sky, there is the light of you. Find that light. As you close your eyes in meditation this evening in the dark night, allow yourself to experience the light within. Feel that light. Know that light. And share that light with those around the world wherever you go. It is a time in which we need that light greatly. We need the wisdom greatly. We need the truth greatly. We need the love greatly. So, the moonless night tonight is also a symbol. It's a symbol of that space in which it seems empty, it seems lightless, but in which every one of us is being called to be that light, to share that light, to spread that light. Let us find it, discover it, unfold it within ourselves, and share it with the world. Have a beautiful new moon, Makar Sankranti day.